Hi, my name is Jin. I'm the CMO of Crypto Fighters. GameFi is unsustainable. Have you wondered why? Well, that is because most game genres don't have a demand on the blockchain. So what kind of games have a demand on the blockchain? Well, card games are a perfect fit for blockchains. That is because the trading demand and also high in collectible trades. But does everybody love card games? So no, right? That's why in Crypto Fighters, we have created a game that is innovative battle mechanics that are NFTs with high in collectible trades and demand. But we are not a card game. We simplified the user journeys. So let me introduce to our team. Our CEO has 10 years experience in software development and worked in top fintech firms. Our CPO contributed as a director to AAA games like Gwent the Witcher, Bounty Brawl, and also animation movie on Netflix. Then we have our CTO, who is also an owner of Metaverse experts, which helps us handle all the blockchain implementations. For the game features in our game, we have innovative turn-based strategy games because there's so many variations of our NFTs inside our game. In fact, we have over 120 skills, 5 rarities, 8 classes, and numerous appearances that will all be randomly generated among mint. So all NFTs inside our game will truly be unique with its own role in the game. We know that sense of progression is also important in creating a game. So players in our game can upgrade their fighters based on their playstyle. There's also coaching, which is similar to breeding. But on top of that, we have fusion, which can burn back the NFTs and control the inflation in the long run. Fighters Metaverse, we want to differentiate from our competitors and sticking to our concept by making a 2D side-scrolling pixelated metaverse. And the use case is that players can buy land and they can build estates to generate long-term revenue. We also have in-game marketplace where players can easily put their NFTs up for trade, just straight from the app. So from our research, you can see the top game genres in the market right now is a turn-based or a card game. That's why it shows that it's a strong fit to the market with tokens that can withstand the test of time. So in our product position, we have decent level of complexity while having high user accessibility to onboard more gamers once the game launches. For the game economy, currently we have 3 tokens: KF as a government token, JAB as an on-chain reward token, and Grid as an off-chain reward token. Game flow is simple and straightforward. So players buy their NFTs, purchase NFTs, after that engage in the battle, and they will earn JAB token, which they can choose to either upgrade their fighters or trade for KF. Our revenue streams come from 3 main sources. First is NFT sales, second is a token transaction, and lastly is the in-game ad revenues. So currently we have raised 200K in seed round, 100K in NFT sales, selling out our 2,000 NFTs inside our marketplace. We want to highlight that we locked the team token for 12 months because we believe in the sustainability of the project, and we think it's a fair amount of lock. So community is also an important factor when building a project. And we always listen to community feedbacks, having events and activities, and also votes for the communities to be part of building and creating a game that they love. And as of now, we have 34,000 community members, and we are growing organically day by day. This is our roadmap. Last year, we built the team, we built the community. This quarter, we are working on revamping the skills, polishing the game. Next quarter will be the token launch. Quarter 3 will be the PvP and free-to-play launch. And lastly, we'll finish off the year with Metaverse launch. And last but not least, we have partnered up with 36 partners, which are guilds and projects that will help onboard users when we launch the game. So you can see that we have the community, we have the game, the product is ready. So there's all the components in building this rocket ship. The pilot is also ready and everyone's on board. We just need the fuel in order to go for that extra mile. So right now we're seeking fund of $1.44 million. And we want to ask you guys, who's here wants a journey to the moon with Crypto Fighters, and that Crypto Fighters with a K. Thank you. I'll be open for
Can you talk through a bit more in terms of your traction? You previously mentioned there are 34,000 community members, right? But I understand that have you already sell them NFTs previously? What was the proceeds there? What's the revenue traction there?
Sorry, again, please.
What is the revenue traction there in terms of the previous NFT sales that have already happened?
So we held the community sales of our NFTs inside our community. We sold a total of 2,000 NFTs as a pre-sale. It's a special collection of the NFTs, and we sold out. We got 100K from that raise.
Can you share a bit more about just now you mentioned about your NFT being burnable to manage the token inflation. How does it work? And is it done by the smart contract? What's the mechanism like?
So basically, when you have a breeding, right, you keep creating the new NFT, correct? And the NFT will keep like building and building. But for the fusion, we need 2 or 3 NFT to combine to get the stronger one. And with this mechanic, we can burn the NFT back. That means the breeding keep creating the new NFT, and fusion keep decreasing the NFT itself to control the inflation in long term.
So you're referring about the inflation of the NFT price or the token price?
We also have the mechanic to control the inflation of the reward as well, because our reward token is the off-chain token, and the off-chain token, the user, the player, they can convert that reward token to the on-chain token just only daily deal, and that daily deal we can control how much they can trade on the daily deal.
How then do you control the inflation or the price factor of your token? I think this dual token mechanism is nothing new. It's been around almost all the GameFi projects. So what sets the difference between your project with dual token and other projects that has dual token or triple token as well?
Because there's real collectible trades to the NFTs. All the skills in our game will be unique, and there also be use cases for each NFTs. Let's say in our game you need 4 fighters NFTs, right? Let's say you try the game out and then you feel that okay, your team is too weak. Then you have to look in the market for the NFTs that has a special set of skills that has tanking abilities in order to endure the damage for your team to be able to sustain and move on to the later stage.
It's kind of deck building. It's similar to the card game, but it's not a card game. That's what we try to build. Because not everybody want to play the card game, and the card game is the game genre that most fit to the blockchain space.
I saw on the team side that you have an interesting setup. I wonder, from the in terms of experience and also number of projects, I think you might be involved in a number of different things. Can you tell us how the team is currently built for scale, and what are you going to do with the funding?
What are you going to do about the funding? So I'll talk about the funding first. With 1.44 million USD that we're looking to raise, 600 will be used for game development and operations, and then 400K will be used for marketing and operations. Then another 400 will be used for liquidity pool. And given that right now the cost per acquisition in our project is around $3, with the marketing operations budget that we have, we'll be able to get around 160,000 users per. And also for the revenue streams, I told you that we'll also be generating in-game ad revenues, right? And right now per impressions, it's around $0.02. So with that being said, $160,000 will generate about 3,200 ad revenues per month in US dollars. And for the team, I'll let our CEO explain.
For the team background. Okay, I think for me personally, I come from the technical background, and I have a long experience in the software development and also the game industry as well. And for my gaming development experience, in the past 10 years, I have in the team building the Chop and Speed game. It's one of the top tier game for the casual game at that time, like click management game, and our game hit top 10 in the Big Fish Play Store, and at the time Big Fish is very big in the US, and we are one of the most famous game at that time. And also our CPO have a various experience on the game development as well.